friendos, Steve here.
And Lars.
And welcome back to Going In Raw Overrun. Want to say thanks and shout out to all the YouTube channel members and, of course, patrons for supporting Going In Raw. Without y'all, we wouldn't get to do shit.
Yeah.
You'd be terrible. It'd be awful. Life would be terrible without you.
For me?
We love you. No, I'm saying without them, it'd be terrible for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be probably in a back alley somewhere. Turning tricks, Larson.
Wow, that's grim.
Anyways. Oh, man. That was a fun episode today.
Same.
That was good. I was like, half my mind was like, okay, don't crap your pants.
Yeah, that was my concern,
Don't
too.
crap your pants. And half your mind was, Steve, don't crap your pants.
No, half of my concern is, Steve, don't get me sick. Steve, don't get me sick. Crap
I'm
your
not
pants.
going to get you sick, man. I've been with you like a whole hour since, as of yesterday.
That's true. You haven't coughed on me yet.
I know. Come on now.
Assuming it is.
Everything is
sort of
fine.
Communicable.
I know you get that on your head. I know that's sort of just in your DNA.
Yeah.
Your baked potato DNA.
Hey, man, I don't like baked potato.
What's that?
I don't like a baked potato.
You don't look like a baked potato?
No.
No, you don't.
I'm more like a kiwi fruit.
You're a kiwi fruit?
Because it's fuzzy, like my face is, and it's kind of got like a grayish brown hue to the skin, like my face.
You're like a gnarly prune with hair on it.
I'm not that leathery and weathered, I hope.
Are you a fan of prunes, Larson? You're supposed to eat that if you have tummy issues, too. Or if you're constipated.
Constipated, yeah. If you have tummy issues, you probably don't want to eat prunes. That's going to make them worse.
You're going to turn into, your butt's going to be like a Jackson Pollock.
Like, here's the thing. Like, raisins are good.
Yeah.
I like plums.
Yeah.
Prunes, mm-mm.
Prunes, prunes are just like, it's just a necessity. Like, if you can't crap, you have prunes and you're
but
good.
there's other options. That's the thing.
Yeah, but prunes are like,
they're like some sort of panacea for constipation, apparently. I've never had to deal with it, thankfully.
Exactly. Oh, my goodness gracious. What a great start Overrun is off to right now.
Yeah, talking about constipation.
Did anybody have stream issues?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently we had loads of, like, our VOD yesterday. After the show was done yesterday.
It came to our attention that there was sync problems with it.
Sync problems.
And then, like, the ad-free version for patrons wasn't loading up. What was yesterday all about? It was weird.
Oh, yeah, that was weird. That was annoying. Man. Alex, yeah, these bots are coming in hard and fast.
Yeah, what the hell?
What is going on with that?
You see this DDT Pro show that took place at the swimming pool?
I love it. They're still doing stuff like that. That's great.
Chris Brooks put someone in a figure four and they went down the water slide.
Didn't he sign with DDT Pro?
Oh, maybe.
No wonder. I'd go there. I'd be there for life if that was the kind of antics he'd be pulling.
Yeah, man.
Man, oh man. Wayne Maker says stream was fine for me and I have British internets. Stream is actually flawless. Okay, cool. Hopefully that's the case.
Yeah,
I noticed 48 drop frames according to Streamlabs. We'll figure that out. Anyways, let's just do some.
Hold on before we do that.
Sorry.
Shout out to Going In Raw Observer. He's doing some reviews of WWE's YouTube numbers as far as what is top draw on YouTube. I just retweeted it. If you have a chance to check it out, do so. Going In Raw Observer does excellent work. He's a huge asset,
work.
Huge resource to the friendo community, and he's great.
What was number 5? I won't spoil number 1. Do you have number 5 on there?
Wasn't actually an actual list.
Oh, that was like a list.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. Right on. Yeah, check that out. Anyways, where's Wang? Are we clear to do non-news now? I don't see Wang in here. Ejeko says, Steve, just take a Z-Pack.
Oh, gosh.
I think that's not what you're supposed to do, according to CM Punk.
They were getting him Z-Packs when he didn't sound like he didn't have any sort of bacterial issues. Well, I guess he did. He'd had this huge, massive staph infection in his back. But really, if that's the case, you got to get that taken out. You can't just it's not responding to antibiotics. You're going to tear up the energy of your body.
Here we go, non-news. Wang, if you missed it, sorry. Real.
So yesterday we talked about Scarlett Bordeaux apparently getting her release, not apparently, confirmed getting her release from Impact Wrestling. Of course, led speculation about what her beau, her
lover,
her amour, what his fate would be, especially after going on a podcast complaining about Impact Wrestling. Well, PW Insider might have given us an answer saying,
he's out.
Killer Kross will not be released from his contract.
No!
This transcript, this is from Fightful. Quote, Johnson goes on to report that Impact is not only unhappy with Kross's public comments on the situation, but also unhappy with Petey Williams, who works as a producer in the company, for giving Kross the platform to air his grievances.
That's dope with Petey Williams.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
pretty cool.
They're like, it's like working at Washington Mutual and then doing a Washington Mutual and then doing a podcast about subprime mortgages back in 2007.
Yeah, pretty much. Saying I feel complicit in this criminal scheme being undertaken by this giant bank.
Yeah, I wonder how many people I said, because I worked for Washington Mutual, and they part of the reason they were able to get bought out by Chase is because I think they were participating in the subprime mortgage thing. And I wonder how many people I, on the phone, said, oh, yeah, let me send you to our mortgage department. They'll help you with that. I was complicit, Larson.
You were complicit.
Only one person went to prison for that stuff, by the way.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, pretty bad. If that movie's to be believed.
Oh, yeah.
Big Short.
Yeah. Bummer for Killer Kross. But I guess, he signed the deal.
It's a killer deal, man.
Short of taking Impact to court. On what grounds, I don't know. I don't see how he can free himself from that.
How old is that guy?
Early 30s, I think.
Early 30s? Well, he's got time. He's got time to, man. You can't be signing deals like that, man. That sucks that he has to be the example, but people have to learn not to sign those kind of deals. And Impact. I mean, Impact's gonna have a hard time like attracting talent.
Well, they do as is.
If that's gonna be the issue.
Yeah.
I mean, up to this point, they haven't. Like, they just signed Michael Elgin not that long ago.
Yeah.
Apparently they had a decent offer on the table for Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
But I still wonder if because didn't Jericho say it was like a big money deal?
Yeah, like 7 figures.
I don't know about that, man. I think he was just like blowing some smoke or something. Or maybe they gave him like a couple $1,000s to say they offered him a big money deal.
Huge money deal.
Alex C says, you see the Revival allegedly turned down another WWE deal. Yeah. Well, they're trying to lock them into like 5-year contracts.
Well, I heard that Sean Ross Sapp, he just tweeted, said he didn't say that they turned down a deal. He just said they hadn't signed it.
Right.
Signed it yet.
Yeah.
It isn't necessarily the same.
It would not surprise me at all if everybody, well, not the Canales, if everybody were either waiting for October or December or whatever, a couple months into the AEW TV thing, and also, reaching out to their people at AEW or New Japan,
or Ring of Honor,
or
Impact,
not so much, to see what's out there. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
None of it's I mean, some of it's surprising. Like the Canales thing isn't really surprising, man. And also, there was a bit on 205. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow, obviously, but. Canales had a little promo challenge type thing for Jack Gallagher. Canales is so good.
Oh, he's good.
Like there's sometimes when he gets super intense, he starts to remind me of CM Punk intensity.
Interesting. In
terms of like his delivery, his charisma,
believability.
Yeah, man, I'm into that guy. I'm into that.
Oh, he's really good.
They're great. I think they're fantastic.
I just hope that, or I wonder if they were given any sort of assurances that they would be able to do more than 205 Live at some point.
I don't know. You've always said, and I wonder if this is the case. I wonder if somebody would enjoy the challenge of trying to make something big out of the spot they're in.
Totally.
At a 205.
Totally.
I feel like since they had like a kid, and since just looking at their social media, anyways, they're very talky on social media.
Yes.
They talk a lot about second chances and what they've been through, stuff like that. They're very reflective. I'll put it that way.
Yes.
And I wonder if they understand, hey, they're going to give us a shit ton of money, and whatever spot we're in, we're going to kill it best we can. And, like if it's true that they reached out to All Elite Wrestling and they said, yeah, we got nothing for you.
Yeah. I tried to find a source for that because I was going to mention on the news show and I couldn't find it.
Oh, no, that's good you didn't. I don't think it's a legitimate source.
All right.
It was one of those like oddly tuned in Twitter wrestling people had sort of even they said they inferred it. It wasn't Rovert. It was somebody else.
Gotcha.
Inferred that they had reached out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Alex C says, I've read so many times that 205's locker room is insanely tight knit. So maybe 205 talent is actually really happy on 205 right now. I do feel like they're, after a very short period of rebuilding a little bit, they found some legs.
Yeah.
Oni Lorcan is really a standout there.
Humberto Carrillo.
Humberto Carrillo's great. This sort of new Drew Gulak. I think the only person who sort of feels like he isn't finding his legs is the champion himself.
I know.
Is Tony Nese. They need to give him something really, really good to work on.
They do.
But that's sort of the thing with 205, isn't it? Like, even when Cedric was champion, it always just sort of felt like he was in the background.
Well, it was all about everybody else chasing the champion.
Everybody's on the chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dom L says, way to no-sell me on my Sum 41 Super Chat reference.
You think we're going to know what a Sum 41 reference is? I was never a fan of theirs.
No.
I was never a fan.
Talking about obscure.
That is super obscure. Oh, man, that's funny. Sorry, Dom.
Yeah.
Our musical knowledge does have its limits.
Yes.
Patrick Sparks. Steve, when is my flight to the UK? It is a week from Sunday.
Oh, on the 30th?
Yeah.
Oh, we could do Fighter Fest then.
No. Once my Friday's done, I'm done.
I will do Fighter Fest.
Go ahead and do it. Bring Hilton over here. Expose Hilton
I
to
asked
AEW.
him. He couldn't make it.
Well, fuck him. Have somebody else come.
I might just do it myself. That'll be the true litmus test if I can.
Pull a live stream on your own?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Do it.
Massive challenge.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, there'll be a Fighter Fest live stream. Might be me.
Confirmed. There you go.
Carlos asked, do you think AJ felt bad that he had talked down the club on Monday? I'm sure they're all professionals.
I'm sure I don't know. I would think that maybe the club are thinking, well, they're gonna give us one last shot with us, otherwise we're out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what they're thinking, and they got to start somewhere.
Sergio C. Why is WB doesn't want to waste talent to go, but was encouraging talent to take better deals during the WCW days? I think it was just Brett that he said.
Vince was broke.
Yeah.
I think. Let me ask you this, because this always fascinated me. Vince was, saying, "Hey, Brett, go ahead and take that better deal." Do you think part of that had to have been, I don't really see much of a spot for you for as much as you cost. Yeah. In terms of where we're headed, he already knows that Brett doesn't like where the Attitude Era is headed.
Yep.
And he's probably thinking, man, Brett's kind of a pill.
Yeah.
Like, it's a win-win. He gets paid, doesn't have to deal with what we're doing over here.
Vince saves money.
Vince saves a ton of money.
Yeah, it could be. It wouldn't surprise me.
Doesn't like us cursing and being lewd anyways. Let him go. Let him out of here.
Brett, you're such a prude.
You're such a prude, Brett.
Go to WCW.
I want to change it to the Freaky Hour. What do you think, Brett?
Well, you know.
That was Scott Hall, man.
Well, you know.
You don't know why I'm here.
I know who I am, but I don't know why I'm here.
I don't know why I want to be here.
That's what Brett was thinking. Anyways, gonna do chat trivia.
Yeah, sure, might as well.
All right, so chat trivia. We have 6 words or phrases.
If this is anybody's first chat trivia, please press 1 now.
Oh, you're just making this more complicated than it needs to be. Anyways, 6 words or phrases here. We will try to describe these words or phrases in as few words as possible without using any of the words on the paper.
Chase Bowder.
Whoever gets the most correct after 6 wins. The first correct answer that shows up on our screens gets the point.
Yeah, Edwin knew.
That's it.
Oh, look at Waymaker making excuses for himself.
Always an excuse from Waymaker. So we'll do a number test to test internet speeds. Number today is 666.
So put down 600. Write 666 in your
666,
typing thing.
yes.
And
Not just numbers.
Okay, Alex, he has best internet.
Well, he always has best internet. Carlos Villalba, Rich Hardesty, Legit Underboss, Trey Saunders, D. Minor. Steve, can you pull up the score sheet, please, and thank you.
Okay. Yes. All right, chat trivia. Yeah, I'm feeling really good right now. I'm bummed I just brought 2 pieces of white bread for my lunch.
Oh, dear.
But then if I go, I'm like, oh, man, I'm perfect. I'm ready to go. I'm going to go to Taco Bell.
Give me a turkey panini.
Ooh, that sounds hella good.
It'd just be lava.
I know. Let's see here. Last week, God, I got to send these fucking things out, man. It's been forever. Last week, Mason won. That's right, Mason won.
Yeah, Mason won last week. Here, I'll go first. I already kind of peeked. Well, actually, I saw through.
A blind dude won before Waymaker won. Oh, Wayne.
Wow.
Wah, wah.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6.
All right, here we go. First one. I'll do the first 3.
Okay, so like he said, this is password style.
Yeah.
He's going to describe a term You simply write the term down,
You
type
think
it in.
is correctly. Has to be. He is president All Elite Wrestling.
Carlos Villalba.
Villalba.
Let me write down his
Can you
name.
see through the paper? Make sure you can't see through the paper here.
That'd be weird because those things blow out the paper. Usually.
Yeah, no, let's make sure.
All right.
Next.
Carlos. Numero uno.
This was the former home base for one. Sorry, let me back up. Former home base and residence of one Stone Cold Steve Austin. I believe he's now
Is
moved.
it former?
Yeah, I think he sold it.
Okay, that's sad.
He's now
We need the entire name.
the entire
We need
name.
the full name.
Trey Saunders.
Trey Saunders
Has he
got
won
it.
yet? Broken Skull Ranch.
Trey, you haven't won before. And if you guys have won before, just give us joke answers. I don't see Trey's name.
All right,
in there.
Trey
I don't think
Saunders
Trey's
gets it.
won before.
Third, Stone Cold's beer made in conjunction with El Segundo Brewing out of Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Hidden Valley.
Charles Miller.
Charles Miller, man, it's anybody's game. Heading into Larson's.
Yeah, we've tried. Stevie Bradley sent us a couple bottles of Broken Skull IPA.
Sent
It's
us
not
some
bad.
Broken Skull IPA.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It didn't taste like piss.
It's pretty good.
It was pretty good. All right, moving on.
Here we go. All right. This is a good one. So, this was the Lucha Underground name for Ricochet. Trey Saunders takes the lead.
Saunders.
Just barely
Prince
ahead.
Puma.
Barely ahead of Carlos Villalba.
Prince Puma.
All right. Here we go.
Next.
Next. This was the Lucha Underground name for the guy who says Cero Miedo.
It's one of them.
Oh, it's one of them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully you get the right one.
D minor got it.
D minor got it? All right. D minor got the one we were looking for anyways. Did he also go by Pentagon? So this is Pentagon Jr., Penaceta Miedo.
Well, in Lucha Underground, he was only Pentagon Jr., then Pentagon Dark.
Oh, so first he was Pentagon Jr., then he was
Yes.
Pentagon Dark.
Yes.
Okay, wow. Does that complicate things? Do we have to tie this up with somebody who actually got Pentagon Jr. first? Person who got Pentagon Jr. first was
AKA Billy.
Okay, fine. We're going to tie that one, AKA Billy. All right, here we go. Moving on. Okay, last one is a definitive. This was the Lucha Underground name for Jeff Cobb.
Mm-hmm. Trey Saunders.
Trey Saunders. Trey Saunders dominated. He picked up 50%.
Wow. Congratulations to Trey Saunders for winning this week's chat trivia. Let us know what picture you want Steve to draw.
What picture do you want me? No.
Yeah,
What
no, you
picture
agree.
Do you want
It's decided. Steve draws.
Larson or me
It's
or
decided.
collaboration?
Decided.
Trey's too smart for your mind games,
I
Larson.
don't know. He may be, but I'm not sure you were there.
Charles Miller mistakenly believes we said his name as the winner. Wayne Maker just says Blumpkin.
My gosh. Nothing to add, huh, Wayne Maker?
Nothing to add, man.
Nothing to add whatsoever.
He said, Bud Ryan says, draw Wayne Maker failing at chat trivia. Wayne Maker's butthurt. Actually, Steve is butthurt.
Or was.
Yeah.
Patrick Oliva asked, can Cal Jack draw while Steve is gone?
Well, he will. I'm paying him. He better damn well draw.
I want you both to make luchador masks for Larson's new persona.
L.A. Arson. It's like L.A. Park, but
Yeah.
L.A. Arson. Okay, cool.
All right.
Oh, wait, both? Both?
Here, you draw me in luchador mask and keep an arm up, and then on the arm, I'll have the other mask that I will draw.
Okay, so I
That
draw
makes sense.
you. Yeah, I guess kind of.
So you do like 90% of the work, and I just do the finishing
Where's
touches.
the thin pen?
I don't know.
It's right there.
No, I'll get it. I got it. Like a Hamlet moment, like
Okay, yeah.
the other mask is the skull.
I got it. Let me look at you. I'm going to try to do this.
But that'd be a mask would be wearing a mask. There
You're not
too.
wearing a mask.
No, because there's two masks. I want both of you to make luchador masks. Both of you.
Both of you to make luchador masks.
So I'm wearing one, and then I'm holding up looking at another.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
AKA Billy said, "Did anyone hear they're re-releasing Avengers Endgame with extra footage? They're going after that Avatar
They
spot."
are. That's so smart. They should have done that with Star Wars.
Carlos Villalba asked, Chris Paul or James Harden?
James Harden.
Yeah, he's
Did
younger.
you hear? Oh, no, never mind.
Less injury prone. What?
Do you follow? I think I accidentally followed from the Going in Raw account as opposed to my account. But are you aware of that guy who goes by the name on Twitter, Barry McCockiner?
No.
Okay. He's the guy who was obsessed with proving that Michael Jordan was trash. And he would say that all he would do, it's a hilarious Twitter follow.
All right.
And he's got like 200,000 Twitter followers just on bashing Michael Jordan alone.
That's crazy.
And it was mainly just trolling.
Yeah.
And he would talk about how Michael Jordan, the only people that defended him back in the day looked like janitors and school teachers.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that before.
Okay. So he does this thing where he'll tweet out these tweets as if they're from Woj. And he'll change his avatar and his name to Wojnarowski to try to troll people into thinking that they're real. So he did this the other day, and he said something like, inside sources say Chris Paul made fun of James Harden's man boobs, and Harden was on the... But he phrases them so professionally.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's pretty funny. He's got like a podcast, too. It's hilarious.
That's interesting. Trey Saunders asks, how do I send my address for this picture? Either send us a Patreon message or DM Steve.
Yeah, that's good.
Alex C says, and yet Mr. Dope gets put in Twitter jail for trashing KD once. That's a pretty good mask. Although I don't like the penis on top. Whatever. Although I do look sufficiently surly, I guess.
Mm-hmm, yeah, well, you know. You're like, I show up at this promotion.
All right, Trey Saunders is going to send you a Twitter DM.
Cool.
Actually, he did a good job drawing me. It's just the mask isn't flattering at all.
No. I'm trying to get as detailed as possible with the...
They're huge nipples. Guion says, guys, what's the best way to hide a fart asking for a friend? Blame it on somebody else.
Oh, man. Yeah, but do you want to be that outward about it? Like, I did that when I was a kid in high school.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You're
It's
supposed
kind
to
of
light a match, but then that's calling attention to yourself.
like, what's the situation? I need context.
Go microwave something stinky in the office.
This is after a nasty tractor accident, by the way.
Oh, I only have one arm now.
Yeah. So whether you like it or not, he's an amputee now. But I'm giving you some cool leg ribs here.
That's good.
And then look at that.
6-pack, good.
You were looking kind of doughy the other day at Hilton's party, to be honest with you. You got to work on those abs, pal.
I do, I know. There was a period where I was doing a bunch of crunches and stuff, and underneath my modest beer gut,
Heck yeah, man.
I had a 6-pack developing.
Strength.
And then I stopped doing them because my back hurt. Or actually, my neck hurt.
Give you little legs here. There you go. All right.
Well, I just did leg day yesterday.
That's good. All right.
Here,
so
let me draw the other
here we
mask.
go. Let's see here. Wayne-maker. Yo, Steve, is Bama going to big school in September? We took Sienna to her taster day at her new school today. I was a bit emo. How you feeling? She is not slated to go. I don't know how they do it over there, but she's not slated to go to kindergarten for another year. So that's not something I really have to worry about till then. But yeah, I already know it's going to be, I'm not going to say a source of anxiety necessarily, because what we're going to try to do, so we know that some of her friends from her current school are going to be going to a specific school near us. So we're going to try to arrange it so that she has some friends in the class before she goes in. AKA Billy, whatever happened to Adam Mayhem?
He's trying to not defend the H title now.
Yeah, Oscar Mayer's trying to get out of defending a H title right now.
Is that going to be his new nomen?
Yeah. My baloney has a first name. Oh, man. So your mask has a beard?
Yeah.
That's cool. Guillaume, Steve, how will you react when Bama starts noticing boys like later down the line? I mean, no different than I react to my other stepkids when they started reacting to boys. It is what it is. It's a natural part of life. It's kind of cute, actually. You just have to try to, grow them up to be responsible.
Look, my other mask is going to have sunglasses on it.
That's good. I like it. Ejeko says, whenever Bama makes you proud, do you say good job or roll tide? I might start saying roll tide. I might start saying roll tide. You got in with that one. That was good.
That's an unexpected question. Good job, Ejeko. Like she's in trouble and go, Bama, let me chat you up about something.
Bama, let me chat you up about something. Bama, roll tide. She's like, look at this picture I drew. Roll tide.
Roll tide.
Let's see here. Chris Pena, what's your favorite meal to cook, Larson? What's your favorite meal to cook?
It's probably either chili or, in the rare instance I actually get to do it, some ribs. I mean, I didn't do this exactly great.
Let me ask you something though. Is that the act of cooking makes you happy, or eating it makes you happy?
Ribs. Like, I haven't done them on my new grill, which is a gas grill.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. There is I think it's more for ribs. It's the accomplishment of doing it. If you can do it well, if you can maintain your temperature which should be easier on a gas grill. Because I said it when I was doing it with wood, smoking them, it was harder to maintain temperature at like 225 where I want it, so they're not overcooked.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can do that, maintain it, and the ribs turn out how you want them to, then you feel like you've accomplished something.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
And the process of going in every so often and make sure temperature's right, spray them with apple juice, whatever your process is, is all right. But chili's easy to do. You just dump everything in a pot and stir it up and let it simmer for a couple hours.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a favorite thing to make. I like. There is something special about like making your own food, about cooking your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne-maker, Steve, I purposely wore wrestling merch, and I don't think you have anything else to wear besides your awesome mustard-colored turtleneck, and sized up the other dads. I was by far the biggest guy there. Counting heads, that's not surprising. Put all them kids' dads on notice. Big guy like that likes wrestling. Yeah, that's Sienna's dad.
All right, there you go.
I feel like Wayne-maker is living in his own weird world.
Yeah.
Where like none of the dads really care, and he's trying to give them mean looks. but he's got like a really soft, happy face.
He does.
So I think they just
But
think
he's
that,
got
oh.
he can't have a menacing glare when he furrows that brow of his.
Well, if he's in a van and it's in the dark,
He
yeah.
goes, Waymaker.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know that he really walks around like that. I've seen too many pictures of him with happy face on.
Yeah, no.
I think he wants to be double
It's really
hard.
just when he does the Phil Collins Matt Chat video.
I think he's kind of soft. And I think people will probably come up to him, hey, man, how you doing? He's like, oh, hello. I'm Wayne. Waymaker.
Waymaker. All right, there's my mask. It's just pretty much my face.
I love it. I'm
Sunglasses.
going to take a picture and put it on the screen here so I
There
don't
you
have
go.
to stand up in front of people now. Oh, let's sign it first. So, just to clarify, let me do this. Who's this for? Trey Saunders.
Yeah.
Trey S. All right, let me send this to me, and then I'll put it up on the screen for all to see.
Excellent.
And then I'll go have my toast.
Enjoy your toast.
Toast.
I have some leftover chicken kebabs my wife and I made last night, but it's not going to be sufficient. It's only like 6 little pieces of chicken. That's all I can spare.
6 little pieces of chicken. It's all I can
So I do have a shepherd's pie in the freezer. I might make that too. Pretty hungry today.
You're just like busting out a whole buffet while I eat my toast.
Yeah, sorry.
That's good. No, it's fine. That's on brand.
Guion says, what sitcom, past or present, would the two of you want to guest appear on if you could? I would have lived to see you all on The Office or Community. Being at Parks and Rec and doing a scene with Nick Offerman would have been a delight.
Oh, that's cool. I want to be a patron at Cheers. Or like a New Yorker, an eccentric New Yorker in Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. This is it. So the mask that Larson is wearing
It's drawn by Steve.
is oh, son of a biscuit.
What?
Hold on a second.
Is it too
I
large?
think I can do this. Transform. Rotate 90 degrees clockwise. There we go. All right. So the mask that is on Larson, I drew for him, and then he did the one that he's holding there.
Which is just beard and sunglasses.
Yeah. So there you go. And then of course he's amputated.
Yeah, I mean, amputee.
I took off his arm.
Give me at least some decently shredded.
Yeah,
man.
man. I gave you some good pecs.
I know my abs need work. I need
a
to
little bicep right there.
I'm starting to work on my abs.
No, your abs are great, man.
No, they're not. They're a little soft.
Well, here's some motivation for you right there.
No, totally power abs.
Right
That's the
there.
motivation I
You
need.
got you're in better shape than Adam I am than fried bologna, so that's good. You got that going for you. So there you go. That's going to be going out to Trey Saunders. Hopefully he's like over 18 years old and his parents won't intercept that.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So Trey, how old are you? He's going to be like, I'm 12.
All right. Color that one.
Oh, he's 29. Thank
All right,
God.
all right.
Thank God.
Yeah, our audience tends to skew like in the mid-20s and
Yeah.
40s.
Nobody wants to see this if they're like 15, man.
No. They're all on TikTok.
I love that you just found out about TikTok.
Totally just found out about that. I had no idea what that was.
Oh man. Anyways, all right, that's it. Time for toast and
enjoy your
his
toast.
smorgasbord over here.
Lost a shepherd's pie and a couple pieces of chicken, man.
Nice. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
End stream.